Let us look at question number 36 now, students. RH2, which is an ion exchange resin, it can replace the calcium 2 plus ions in hard water as. So the reaction has been given to us. If 1 liter of hard water after passing through RH2 has pH equal to 3, then the hardness of water in parts per million of CaCO3 is. Okay. So students, if we talk about this 1 liter of hard water, it is given to us that this 1 liter hard water has pH equal to 3. So this must mean that the H plus ion concentration should be equal to 10 to the power minus 3 molar. So this must mean that 1 liter contains 10 to the power minus 3 moles of H plus. Okay. So if we talk about 1000 liter or 10 to the power 6 ml. So in the 1000 liter or the 10 to the power 6 ml, we are going to have 1 mole of H plus. Okay. So now students, if we talk about the calcium 2 plus ions, we can clearly see that the calcium 2 plus ions must be present in an amount of 0.5 moles. Okay, so this must mean that there is 0.5 moles of CaCO3. So this must mean that there is 50 gram of CaCO3 which is present in 10 to the power 6 ml of water. So if you talk about the hardness, students, we can clearly see that the hardness will come out to be equal to 50 ppm. Okay. So students, if you talk about the answer, it has to be marked as option 4. Okay, let us look at the next question now. Question number 37. Consider the following molecules. So 4 molecules have been given to us, students, and the examiner seems to be interested in the relationship between this M1, M2, M3 and M4. So we can just start with drawing the structure, students. The first compound is butane 2-one. So we have CH3CO, CH2, CH3. Okay. The second one is but 2-in 2-ol. So there is 2-in and then there is 2-ol. So this is M2, students. So if we talk about the third compound now, it is but 2-in 1-ol. So we can have 1-ol. We can have 2-in and butene. Okay. So if we talk about the fourth compound now, it is but 3-in 1-ol. Okay, so we're going to have this compound as M4. So students, we have drawn M1, M2, M3 and M4. Okay, let us look at the statements which are given to us. We have to identify the incorrect statement. Okay, so option 1, it says M1 and M4 are tautomers of each other. This is not correct, students. If we talk about the second statement now, M3 and M4 are positional isomers. We can clearly see that M3 and M4 are positional isomers as the position of the double bond has been shifted. Okay. If we talk about the third statement now, it says M2 and M1 are tautomers of each other. So this is correct, students. This M1 and M2 are keto-enol tautomers of each other. So the third statement is also correct. If we talk about the fourth statement now, M2 and M3 are positional isomers. So this is also correct, students. In M2 and M3, there is a shifting of this hydroxy group or the OH group. So this is also correct. So out of these given statements, students, only the first statement is incorrect. And for this question, we have to mark the answer as option 1. Let us look at the next question now. Question number 38. Consider the following reactions. So we've been given 3 different reactions and the products formed are P1, P2 and P3. So the examiner seems to be interested in the relationship between P1, P2 and P3. So if we talk about the first reaction, students, in the first reaction, this vicinal dihalide is allowed to react with zinc in presence of ether. So this is going to lead to the formation of propene. So product P1 is propene. If you talk about the second compound now, we have the alkyl iodide reacting with alcoholic KOH. So this is going to lead to elimination. So we're going to have the formation of propene again. And if we talk about the third reaction now, we have this dehydration reaction of the alcohol. So this is also going to lead to the formation of propene. So students, all of these P1, P2 and P3 are identical. And if you look at the options which are given to us, we can clearly see that for this question, we have to mark the correct answer as option 4. Okay, let us look at the next question now. Question number 39. Consider the following multi-step synthesis. Okay, so we're starting with benzene. It is allowed to react with propene in presence of H+. So this is going to lead to alkylation, students. So we are going to have the formation of this compound. There will be a secondary carbocation formed and that will attach to the benzene ring. Okay. This is now allowed to react with NBS. So NBS will cause benzylic substitution. So there will be benzylic bromination now. Okay. So this is the compound Q which was formed. Okay. Now it is allowed to react with alcoholic KOH. So alcoholic KOH is going to lead to the elimination, and it is going to lead to formation of this product, students. Okay. Now it is allowed to react with HBr. So HBr will be added according to the Markovnikov rule, and we are going to get the formation of this compound again. Okay. So students, if we talk about the product S which is formed, we can clearly see that it is given in option 3. So students, for this question we have to mark the answer as option 3. Let us look at the next question now. Question 40. Identify the compounds which are not aromatic among the following. So students, if we look at these compounds which are given to us, P is non-aromatic. Okay. Q is anti-aromatic. There are 8 pi electrons in conjugation. Okay. This is also not aromatic. It is again anti-aromatic. Okay. If you talk about the S compound now, the compound given in option S is also anti-aromatic. If you talk about T now, so T contains 6 pi electrons in complete conjugation. Boron has a vacant p orbital, whereas nitrogen has a lone pair of electrons. So this is following the Huckel's rule for aromaticity. So T is aromatic. If you talk about the compound U now, boron has vacant orbitals. So this is again 4 pi electrons in conjugation. So this is also not aromatic. Okay. So if you talk about the compounds which are not aromatic, only the compound T is aromatic, and all apart from that are not aromatic. So students, if you look at the options which are given to us, we have to mark the correct answer as option 2, which says only P, Q, R, S and U are not aromatic among the given compounds. Okay. So students, the correct answer for question number 40 is option 2. Let us look at the next question now.